Tennessee's looking to play with a little more urgency on that end of the floor, guys.
All right, thank you, Paris. 63-59. Michael, the Thunder took the lead late in that second quarter. It's Holmgren.
Bench scoring, which has been pretty solid for both teams. Thunder kind of have the advantage in that area. 28 points, 19 for the Grizzlies.
Holmgren trying to go off the backboard, right back to himself. Unsuccessful. Bain. That's one of those transition shots. But Chet Holmgren, very aggressive. As J-Dub trying to be aggressive himself. Hard take and banks it home. As he
from the closer a big guy is to you on a play like that, the more chances you have to block your shot.
Hartenstein, tough defense on Jaren Jackson Jr., whose inefficient night continues. Just 3 out of 10. J-Dub. Full. From Shirts.
By the way, yeah, I was checking on my jersey. I had that personally. You said it was $4.16 or something like that.
Just remember, Michael, it's not what everybody lists it for. So it's what everybody's willing to pay for it.
You brought up the jerseys. It triggered me. I'm sorry, man. I had to.
You had to go check yourself. See what's for sale. How long? My question is, how long have they been up there for?
In this room, folks, it's 95 degrees in here. It's still cold. And Shade, a nice little corner shot there.
Nice start to this third quarter.
Thunder enjoying their largest lead of the night, which is the largest lead between these two ball clubs at 10 points.
SGA, so smooth. Oh, what a pass, Hartenstein!
Tight end in football. You're able to just give him the ball in strategic spots of the game, and he can just keep the chains moving for you. That's how it works with Hartenstein and the Thunder. He can get this team into secondary actions and really help you get on the break like he does here in transition.
The thing that stands out to me, Michael, about his offense and his passing ability is just his patience and his willingness to wait for something to open up. Jaren Jackson Jr. on the deep 2. First points of the third quarter for Memphis.
Empty little pass from Alderman. Look behind the back, hit him right in the shooting pocket. Big man showing you his passing skills.
SGA, a rare miss on that fadeaway.
Oh, that was like a walk to me. You got to call that.
There's the block on the other end, though, as Hartenstein able to make up for it on the defensive end. Holmgren thought about it, had a notion. A couple of hesitations, that's going to be...
The block, like they do in volleyball.
It's been an all-around game as SGA into the box. Michael, the one thing that stands out about SGA, where do you in the NBA? About 46.
Really?
46. You know who's in the top 10?
Who's in the top 10?
Trae Young, James Harden, LeBron, Doncic, Morant, and Jokic. All in the top 10.
What a massive difference.
Right? As Shea misfires from deep on the 3. The fact that he does not turn the ball over is not mentioned enough. Aldama, and that is a 3 from the outside.
Man showing you his skills.
Turns it over less than the Thunder on the year.
Yeah, 13-point to 4-point advantage at halftime on the Grizzlies.
Mismatch here, Pippen trying to make a move. Outside, Jackson Jr. Back outside to Pippen, had a couple of threes, and that is... As SGA tries to make his move. Look at the crowd that he sees, and still...
Contact, he looked at the official, didn't get the whistle, ran back down the floor.
And the threes, all of us, Jackson Jr. the latest. And that 14-point Thunder lead a couple of moments ago has been...
Yeah, it's just, big man's got to continue to try to score the basketball for him.
He's missed a ton of games from Memphis on the season with a bunch of different injuries. That has allowed things to open up for Scottie Pippen Jr. Bain has not gotten loose. There's another miss from downtown and a good job by Hartenstein. As SGA waiting for his teammates, did not want to go 1-on-3. Nice find inside. Shea, little hesitation. Outside, Kenrich spotted up, starting into the game as he rips the cords from deep.
It's just a pretty play. You know, too much is given, much is required.
Aldama, aggressive.
Oh, really?
And you ever break anybody's ribs?
No, but I felt like mine have been broken because I'll never let you know. I'm one of those guys. You can hit me, man. I can take a hit. You'll never know how much pain I'm in.
Never backing down?
No, not at all.
Not even from a Keene.
Absolutely. How about this nice ball movement by the Thunder and a fake pass by J-Dub. A little bit strong on the shot.
That's a J-Dub shot, one that he likes. Bain bounces off the door, got behind the three-point. Bain, very quiet. That's his first made basket of the game. And missed his first 7 shots. Memphis getting a ton of production from its bench. Dort from the outside. He finally lines one up and knocks it down. Bain, see if he tries to get going. Finds an open man. Wells, no good. And Holmgren, the weak side rebound.
Good job boxing out Edey. And he's got that great size. One of those guys you have to play fundamental basketball because he's so long.
Shea, a misfire from deep. Already with 25 points in the game. Now Edey trying to pass the basketball. You know that far from the rim. Bain got away from SGA momentarily. Wells, pump fake, inside, and score. Well, we got a close game here, Michael, as the Grizzlies knocking down some threes to tighten things up again.
Well, and that's what really been their saving grace so far.
This third quarter, after the Thunder got off to a 10-0 start, Memphis closing the gap a little bit. SGA on the baseline once again. Look at the high arcer. He loops it up.
For $1. Same players going at it right there as Baines continue to struggle. Knocked down that 3 moments ago, but he's one of those guys. He can be a little streaky, but you have to always respect what he can do. He's had a terrific March so far for the Grizzlies.
His best month of the season so far has been in the month of March. As Kennard sees some space, there is Bain wide open for 3. Missed it again. Kenrich battling with Edey for the rebound. This should be.
Neither player wants to let go of that basketball.
Oh, they try to get it back down low to Edey. Mask has been flying constantly since he put it on.
Yeah, sure has. That's why they wear it too. Just for that reason.
Shot after shot. Hartenstein, a physical player. SGA, the kick out. Kenrich negotiating. Hartenstein looking for one to go down. The crowd could sense it. Hartenstein, the deflection. Way extended out on Edey, who's just trying to get rid of the basketball to Bain. Williams swings it over to Jackson Jr. Kenrich trying to keep him out of the lane. Shot clock under 5. Wild pass. Edey underneath. The turnaround shot. That's way off. And it's
Problem with that? He's calling on both ends. You've seen the frustration of Chet.
a cannon.
Yeah.
And he banked it in. And he's pure on.
One of those free throws you're happy it's the first one and not the second one.
SGA. Pretty spin move. And that one's going to go down.
When he gets up in the air.
Kennard got loose on the screen, and he's got him for Kennard. 6-point game. In a game that feels like it's been close all night. SGA again. That time went for the scoop, a little bit short. Pippen trying to use his speed. Slices in and dumps it off to Edey. With some points here, some timely points for Memphis in the third.
Big man's giving them the offense they need right now.
Shea bounces off, too strong. Hartenstein got his. Just keeps coming back. Now he's got 2 free throws here in the
Push to the front of the line. Yeah, that's the guy I'm pushing to the front of the line now. He is not afraid, folks. And he just, like you said, he just keeps getting hit. But yet and still, he's going to put himself in that position and sacrifice for his team. Him who's been playing all season without a mask. Too, because probably, you know, that contact that happened.
Memphis keeping things tight in this third quarter. Answering back. The Thunder had the lone double-digit lead. SGA pulls up. There's a miss.
Keep Blue off the free throw line. 44 free throws attempted between these two ball clubs through 3 quarters.
Jaren Jackson Jr.'s drive, no good. Kenrich cleans up the miss.
Yeah, Thunder's got numbers too.
Nice dish as Wallace might not have had the angle underneath.
Yeah, and it's only by what, 3 free throws. Thunder have 24 attempts. The Grizzlies have 21. The situation is now Grizzlies with 13.
J-Dub getting downhill, going left. That's his.
Going away from the basket.
Hard screen by Jaren Jackson Jr. Pippen way. See if the Thunder can build a little momentum here. Kenrich outside. J-Dub pulls and hits from.
At their clock a bit. As the Thunder struck first here at the top part of this fourth quarter.
Huff back out to the perimeter. Wallace shuts off the baseline. Huff got the flyby, fires away, and got it off the bench.
He's a good shooter. Showed a lot of poise that time. Waiting for the flyby.
Timing off on that pass intended for Holmgren. Wells makes sure he's behind the three-point line. No good. Kaysen. Nice job on the boards. Another catch a break. Wells had a little space as Wallace had it poked away from behind. Empty possession. And Memphis back the other way. Jaren Jackson Jr. been relatively quiet. And a quick release on the left-handed shot. Grizzlies.
He's one of those guys who can rise to the moment. He is the man out there with no Ja Morant.
Holmgren, ball fake, drives in. On consideration for Mark Dagnall. Didn't happen.
Just unforced turnovers, basically.
J-Dub powers down the lane. It looked like there might have been a block from Jaren Jackson Jr. They say, oh, ball. Huff got away with the travel. And Holmgren trying to fire it up the floor to J-Dub. Finds an open man. It's Isaiah Joe on the sideline. As Chet's got his back to the basket. Spins into trouble. There is a kick out. Joe Kenrich is going to get.
Let's check in with Nick Gallo.
Guys, a quick update. Alex Caruso with low back soreness and Jalen Williams, J-Will, with left hip stiffness will not return to tonight's game.
We saw them earlier in the game. As Caruso played 10 minutes, J-Will played 8 minutes. Thunder just have not been able to get separation on the scoreboard, but still maintaining the 2-point lead. Pippen works underneath, no good. Jackson, the offensive rebound, he's going to...
Right now, kind of run or extended run. The 10th time with 20 lead changes.
See what the Thunder do here on the offensive end. J-Dub. Join Rumble and...
Thunder as he gets his 18th point.
The slimmest of leads here, 97-96. Court's been all over Bane throughout this game. Open shooter, Jackson, and Jackson regains the lead for Memphis. The Grizzlies been able to capitalize. Some dry stretches here for the Thunder. J-Dub, Hartenstein with the left hand, able to redirect it back in.
His presence is being felt tonight, especially when the game slows down. You need an extra possession.
Off, facing up, outside, Williams. Joe's all over him. Williams right near that.
Tonight from the Grizzlies.
SGA sat for the first 5 minutes of the fourth. Back out on the floor. Trying to turn the corner. Edey's in there. Shea spins. Up top, it's Joe. Didn't get the three off instead. Outside of Wallace. Now someone's going to shoot it. It is Dort. Look at that rainbow three. Dort!
Sometimes you just got to look at the reaction of the players as
there's a miss. Numbers. Hartenstein. Been fun to watch him make play after play in so many different ways. They're trying to inject a little bit of energy here on their side after that Lou Dort three to beat the shot clock. As Wells passes up the three. Right across the baseline. No good on the three. Bane the rebound. And a fresh 14 for the Grizzlies. Wells again, nearly the same exact spot. Trying to spin away from Cason Wallace. Runs into Hartenstein. The kick. Williams on the baseline. Gonna have to make a move. It's hard.
2 on the night.
SGA got right around Wells initially. It's Dort, almost the same spot. And Lou Dort with some timely three.
He's a defensive specialist. He's really worked on that shot.
That's Lou Dort for you, Michael. He got off to a slow start. Now he's got the turnover and the steal. Ships it up. SGA scores in transition.
Wallace to make that play happen. Lou Dort picking up that loose change off the floor.
It's a 12-0 run in a blink here in the fourth quarter to take control of this game.
We're in closing time now, where every little bit matters.
Dort. Outside Isaiah Joe. He misfires. Dort with the rebound. Wallace fakes the pass. Count it!
Made this a really tough, physical, gritty game, which the Thunder had no problem playing.
Now you're under 5 minutes here in the fourth quarter. Memphis going to show some urgency. And so they get Kennard free on the three, no good. And those are the kind of shots that were dropping every time Memphis needed it to keep this game somewhat close. Boy, that run happened in a hurry too, Michael, in under 3 minutes. Trying to continue it.
Now, he made a play on the ball, but he grabbed his arm. And that's what, man, you just let that guy go.
So many different reasons. Those two free throws make it a 17-0 run at the perfect time here in the fourth quarter. Jaren Jackson Jr. thinking about the three, fires away and scores. Snaps the 17-0 run. As Mark Daigneault wants a little space, getting everybody out on the perimeter for SGA to operate. 7 seconds. Spins, fades on the baseline, and SGA, the brilliant time.
You know, he works so hard for those points a lot of times.
Bane, no look on the reverse. Hartenstein right there like he's been all night. Dort for the capper. Hartenstein couldn't follow with the dunk. But Dort with the steal. There is Hartenstein.
Lou Dort staying engaged to steal that ball and create an easy two for the Thunder. That's why that guy is an all-defensive player, and there's just no way he should be in Defensive Player of the Year conversation.
Well, tonight is a great example of the kind of defense that he's been playing all season long. You put him on the opposing, but look at the night of Desmond Bane, 1 out of 12. As SGA's got a steal on the backside, he'll be able to add 2.
Half, they doubled that in the second.
Well, you've seen Memphis miss some shots, Michael, but the Thunder defense really clamping down these last few minutes. And what has just been an explosion in the fourth quarter. Carlson has both coaches emptying their bench. This game turned so quickly when Memphis took that brief lead on the Jaren Jackson Jr. three-point shot. There's a turnaround and a bucket by Steve. That's what grabbed the Thunder's attention, and they never looked back.
Well, you know, that's what why the Thunder have one of the top-ranked defense. Their ability to turn you over at the right time. This is a high-scoring Grizzly team, so you got them well off their average of 122 points a game.
The Thunder have neutralized them yet again. And in the 3 games leading up to it, Michael, the Grizzlies averaged only 107 points. So the Thunder do it again in limiting Memphis. Carlson's 3 is no good. OKC's going to pick up another victory. And if you're just tuning in and you see this score at 125-102, with the exception of about a 3-minute span, that is just not how this game unfolded.
Well, yeah, it's really strange how it was really the big haymaker that the Thunder made at the right time. They made several defensively and just kept scoring. And obviously, we had guys step up. Shea with 37, Hartenstein with his 28th double-double of the season. We talked about the lead changes at halftime. Darius Lawson brought that up. It's 11 ties.